The following broadcast is brought to you by Public House Media.
Good morning, everyone. How's it going? I hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to come live to you, and if you're on my live video, you're thinking, where are you? I'm actually in my daughter's room because we have my mother-in-law is here and she's working out downstairs. We wouldn't have enough room to all of us work out together, so she's sticking around too and doing that down there. If you're listening on Public House Media, welcome. Thank you so much for listening. Today I want to talk to you about 12 steps for self-care, and it's just some simple things to think about, some simple things to keep in your head and your mind, and they really help transform who you are and how you take care of yourself. And you don't have to do them perfectly. You just have to try to improve on them as you go. So number one, if it feels wrong, don't do it. If it kind of gives you that weird icky feeling, or if you are just feeling like, you know what, this really isn't going to serve me well, don't do it. You have the choice. That's the beautiful thing about all of this life, is that you have a choice to decide what you do and what you don't do. And if it feels wrong, don't do it. That's number one. Two, say exactly what you mean. A lot of times there's confusion, there's doubt, there's hurt, there's all kinds of things that go into saying things around beating around the bush, if you've ever heard of that phrase. And if you just are direct and you say the honest thing, there's no such thing as, the truth may hurt, but the truth sets you free as well. So saying exactly what you mean and being crystal clear on it so that your message doesn't get confused to others and to yourself, because we talked recently, being crystal clear on your goals and knowing exactly what you want out of life is only going to get you there. And self-care is one of those things. If you want to take care of yourself, you need to be crystal clear on what you want and say exactly what you mean. Number three, don't be a people pleaser. Be you. You don't have to fit into other people's worlds, and want to be somebody else is giving up the gift that you've been given of yourself. This world only has one you in it. So if you're always trying to mold into what somebody else is thinking of you, mold yourself into what everyone else wants you to be, you're giving up this amazing opportunity to be the very best self that you can be. And if you are always trying to please people, you're never going to make yourself happy, because number one is you. Actually, number one is God, and number two is you. But He's the only one that you have to please, and He thinks you're perfect. So why try to bend into other people's expectations of you? Try not to be a people pleaser. Be you. Be confident in who you are, and go forward with there. Number four, trust your instincts. This kind of goes with number one. It feels wrong, don't do it. But number four, trust your instincts. If you feel like this is the path that you need to go down, there's probably something deep inside of you that's telling you, yes, this is where you need to go. If you're feeling like, this is a path I need to go, or this is not something I should do, or whatever it is, trust your instincts. They're put there for a reason. Your intuition is usually the best thing. So go for that. 5, never speak bad about yourself. Oh my goodness. And the word never is in there. And I like that and I don't like that. Never speak bad about yourself. And that includes the mental things that are in your head, the verbal things that come out of your mouth. Nobody likes the game, likes to listen to the game or hear about the game of you bashing yourself. Like, those jokes really aren't that funny. People probably laugh at you because they feel sorry for you. In fact, if you're speaking bad about yourself out loud, it's really a huge reflection of what's happening inside your head, and that makes me so sad when I hear people say bad things about themselves, because if they know that if they're saying them out loud, then they really believe them on the inside. And if you're thinking or believing things that are bad about yourself, you need to change that mindset. You're never going to get anywhere if you can't get past that. We were at a short story about this. We were at AirFX the other day and with my kids, and we were having a great time, and they were trying to do this balance beam part. And there was these 3 little girls that were, 4th, 5th grade-ish. And they were kind of following us around, or they just always seemed to be where we were. Which is fine because, it's a huge place, but yeah, at the same time, there's only so many things you can do. But anyway, we were walking along there's this tightrope kind of thing. And one of the little girls, over and over and over, kept saying things like, I could never do that. I'm so scared. And there was a lot of things like, I just can't do that. And it was like, you know what? Yes, you can. Don't tell yourself that you can't. Tell yourself that you can do those things and believe in yourself that it's possible. And then you'll be able to go forward and do more things. So when she was giving herself those self-limiting thoughts, those self-limiting beliefs, she was only setting herself up for the other things. And it kind of made me wonder, like, what's happening? What kind of role model is she getting that she can't believe in herself to do those kinds of things? Number 6, don't give up on your daydreams. If you have things that you believe that you want to have happen, if you have things that you are dreaming about, go for them. Never give up on those things. Those instincts and those thoughts and those ideas are in your head for a reason, and you need to act on them. Trust your instincts. Go for it. 7, don't be afraid to say no. It kind of goes with being a people pleaser, right? If you're always saying yes to things, you're going to be spreading yourself too thin. You're going to be trying to do things for other people that you really don't need to be doing. You're trying to help, you're trying to do things for them that you really don't serve yourself as a purpose. And there's a difference between helping people and encouraging people, and there's a difference between spreading yourself too thin that you can't serve yourself, that you're limiting your own self-care. So be careful with that. Don't be afraid to say yes either. So while you're saying no to, if you're saying yes to too many things, that's an issue. But if you're not saying yes to anything, that can be an issue too. Self-care, saying yes to taking care of yourself, saying yes to, things that are going to serve you well, saying yes to opportunities that come along and believing in yourself that you can actually have them. That's a good thing. Number 9, be kind to yourself. You're going to make mistakes. There's going to be things that go wrong. There's going to be life happens things. But if you're kind to yourself and you're believing in yourself and you really know that you are a good person and that you have, things that are, if you forgive yourself first and then move forward, don't hold on to the negative thoughts in your head. Don't hold on to the negative things that have happened. They're in the past. My mentor, John Maxwell, said, yesterday ended at midnight. Let go of it and move forward. And that's for the negative things and the celebrations. You can't hang out in the celebration world of something that's living in your past. You have to keep moving and keep going forward so that you can get better and that you can make new celebrations and that you can go further. And the same thing for things that are negative. Be kind to yourself. Let go of the things that are behind you so you can move forward and get better. 10, let go of what you can't control. Right? There's so many things that you can't control. And if you are living in the moment, if you're living in the now, you're living in what you can control and your locus of control. These are the things in your life that you can control, and these are the things outside of your control. One activity that I do with some teachers and some coaches and kinds of things when they're a worry wart, things that they're worrying about, things that they can't control. We do this exercise where we draw 2 circles. We draw the circle here, and we draw a bigger circle around it. And we say, what are all the things that are bothering you, right? What are the things that are struggling? What are the things that are stressing you out? And we write them. In the small circle are the things that we can control. We have direct action over of what happens in those things. We write those things in the small circle. And the things that we don't have any control over, that our direct action cannot completely affect, we put those in the bigger circle outside of that. And then we really kind of look at the majority of the things that they are stressing out about, that they're worrying about, the things that are driving them crazy or freaking them out are things in the bigger circle, the things that they can't control. And then they are able to let go of those things and realize that and let go of those things and only focus on the things here, and their stress level goes down and their self-care goes up. So think about that if they're struggling in that area. Stay away from drama and negativity. One of the things that, that's number 11. One of the things that, a quote or a statistic is that you are 171% more like the 5 people that you spend your most time with. So if you're in a situation where the 5 people around you are negative, are drama people, are always bringing you down, are always focusing on the negative, constantly complaining, all those kinds of things, cut them loose. Spend as little time with them as possible. Find a new normal. Find a new positive. Find people to surround yourself that are going to serve you in your goals. They're going to support you in your dreams, that are going to help you be a happy person, a healthy person. And that's not just necessarily, like working out and drinking a shake and those kinds of things. It's like clearing your mind and your of the negative, negativity of the negative mindset so that you can move forward with happiness. Why spend your days here on earth are limited? Why spend your days here on earth thinking and living in a negative mindset? That's a wasting of our time that we've been given. So stay away from negativity and drama. And it's easier said than done, but you'll find yourself, if you start cutting them one by one, or cutting the time down that you spend with these people, or just starting to cut them out one by one of your life, you're going to go so much farther. And the last thing on the list is love. Love others and love yourself first, and then loving others. And if you are having a love mindset, if you're having a positive heart mindset, you're going to have so much more potential for finding love. If you kind of send it out, it's going to come back to you. So those are the 12 steps for good self-care. Those are the things that I'm working on every day to make sure that I'm living a good life, living a positive life, a good self-care life. And if those are things that can maybe help you out, I'd love to know if any of these videos in any way are supporting you or helping you. And if you have questions about how to take this further, if you want support in reaching your own goals, reach out to me. I'd love to support you in those kinds of things. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and have a awesome day. Share, like, and comment. Have a great day, everyone.